Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a Quest UI inside of Roblox Studio. Shop our unlimited access bundle to get all current and future assets. Check it out with the first link down below. Alright, so here we are. Let's not waste any time. We're going to start with a screen GUI. I'm going to call this Quest. And then we're going to add a frame. This will be our canvas, which will contain our UI. I'm going to go anchor, fit parent, remove the background, and also hit scale. Now we're going to add a frame. Let's just call this our main. Now I'm just gonna straight up design this whole thing inside of Studio. So you can see we're not using any external design software for this example, because I know a lot of you guys don't have any of those softwares. So we're gonna add a corner. I'm gonna go for a corner radius of like 0.05, I think. Yeah, I think that's a decent amount. I'm going to extend this horizontally. Go anchor once more. Right, so instead of background color, I think I'm gonna go for a gradient. I'm gonna go for a rotation of -90. And now we're just gonna start modifying the color until we get something that we like. So for example, this seems to be fine. We can add some transparency, so 0.05 for example. This can make it look more stylized. You can also add a stroke, 3 pixels with the color white. I'm going to Control C on the UI gradient. I'm going to go to stroke and hit Control Shift V to paste. Now I'm going to change the angle to 90. Okay, I think I'm going to increase the thickness here to like 4 pixels possibly. I'm also going to zoom in so we can actually see much clearer. Okay, so I'm going to modify the colors here. I think I'm going to go for something closer, like possibly like this right here. Maybe. I'm going to go back to 3 pixels. Okay, now we can take main, Control C, Control Shift V, and then we're going to resize this thing. Alright, you'll see why. We're going to remove the background. So go to main, and change this to ring, the name, and then we go background off. Right, so now we just have the stroke. You go inside the stroke and go to gradient, and here you can set any color you want. I'm gonna go for like a orange kind of gradient here, so like this, and then I'm gonna change the angle to 45. So now we have a ring effect. I'm gonna corner, decrease the value to like 0.035, so it follows the proportions here. So now we have this cool frame for us to work with. Okay, so now I think we can start by adding some text inside of main. So I'm going to go for a text label, anchor, and I'm going to use a font called Fredoka 1. This is a cartoony font. So I'm going to go text scaled and change the X to left. We go background off and change the text color to white. And take the ring stroke, Control C, and then Control Shift V inside of the text. I'm gonna call this Quest, like so. It's very simple. Place this right here. Right, this seems to be fine for us. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Now we can add some sections. So inside of main, I'm going to add a frame, and this is going to be our list for our quest. So drag this out any way you want. I think this should be sufficient. For this, let's go for lists. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm gonna add a corner as well. I'm gonna play 0.1. That's way too much. I am terrible at estimating the corner values, but anyways, color. I'm gonna go pick screen color. Go for like a darker shade, and this is what we have. Looks pretty good. And actually, for main, I'm gonna go for like I'm gonna go inside the gradient and modify this thing a little bit. I want this a bit darker, actually. Kind of like this right here. I like that. And maybe change the angle also, -45. Alright, I like that. Okay, cool. Also, inside of canvas, we can also make this black for a darkening effect with some transparency. So I think like 0.45, this looks pretty good. And then for this little questing, actually, I'm trying to think. All right, instead of a section, let's just resize this. All right, and let's change. I'm trying to think. Let's just go Control C, Control Shift V. Let's go for set anchor. And then this thing, I'm gonna go hide the background. I'm going to rename this to template. And then I'm gonna change the corner value to 0.1, 0.2, and 0.15, I think. And then for template, I'm going to change the color here. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna add a stroke as well. This will be the active selection or quest. So here it is. I'm actually gonna resize this to make it slightly larger. I'm gonna copy the text. This will be your first quest, for example. So your first quest series, basically. And then we're gonna add like a 0 for 5, like so. Resize this. Make sure everything looks good here with some padding. Okay. And basically, we can also add a frame, like so. And then I'm going to add a corner. I'll go for like 0.2. I'm going to hide the background and add a stroke. This will be our completion indicator, basically. So resize, and then we're just gonna move. I'm going to bring back the background in a second. Move this over here. Move this over here, and then fix the radius. Okay, stroke 2 pixels. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We can add a UI list layout inside of lists and copy our template. Add some padding, so 0.1, 0.2. For example, daily tasks, like so. I'm going to remove the effect here and then change the text color so it is out of focus, basically inactive. So right here, and then remove the stroke or just disable, and also change the color of the stroke here. So give it like a nice color, like so. Obviously we can duplicate these a few times And then I'm gonna make sure all of these are scaled. I'm going to grab this and paste it here. Resize. Place it like right here. Go. Daily tasks. Okay. Frame. I'm going to bring the background back here. Change the background color though. Like so. And then place it like right here. Extend. Decrease the size. Move the constraints. Alright. And we're just gonna modify these a little bit more. And then change the color to white so I can add a gradient inside of this container, this frame. Go for like a blue. Change the rotation and also the text color. I think this color is way too bright here. We're gonna have to fix this a little bit. Go for like a more calmer, darker shade. Probably something like this, right? Just flip the angle here. Alright, inside of this thing, we're gonna add the time. So you could like 15, 30, 45. I don't know. And then I'm just gonna go anchor. And basically, this is what we have so far. I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna duplicate the frame. Go with parent, anchor, resize down this thing. I'm gonna go for background, active, stroke, inactive. I'm gonna go for a background color. Go for the same color here. So we have something like this. Looking pretty good. Okay, cool. Alright, next inside of main, we're gonna add a frame. We're gonna use this as our divider. Just go like that. Boom. And then you can scale this vertically. Just like this. Like so. Space this out a bit more. Alright. And basically for this thing, if you want to add a gradient, you can do so and make like a cool little fading effect if you want. So for example, orange at the bottom and then it kind of fades like so. I think that looks pretty cool. If you want to go ahead and give that a try, and I'm going to make this 3 pixels wide, and this is our divider. And basically I'm going to make a frame for our details. Our quest details are basically going to go right here. So I'm going to scale this like so. And I'm going to make the background transparent but visible enough so I can see. I'm going to copy the text. First quest right here. Right, and here is our text at the top. And then we can also add a divider here as well. Make this stretch across. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm going to make the Y value 3 pixels or 2. Can also work. And then I'm going to add a gradient. color like so, and then have this kind of fade. Alright, so first quest, right here, we're going to copy the text and remove the gradient. I'm going to make the color slightly darker, just like a very slight bit. And then here, I want to adjust the text bounding box. Hello, this is your first series of quests. Complete these tasks to receive a reward. Alright. This is pretty good so far. Okay, I'm gonna copy this divider. Copy the text, missions, and then copy this text side of details. I'm gonna go for align by the right side. O for 1, resize, and then place this like right here. Okay. Okay, inside of details, we're gonna add another frame. This will be our mission. Align this properly. Add a corner. Go for like 0.1. Change the background color. Make this brighter. I'm going to increase the radius actually. Okay, so right, and defeat orcs is our mission here. Basically gonna copy this. You have to defeat 5 of these orcs, and then I'm just gonna copy the indicator here, basically paste it here. Change the sizing, go offset actually, go for like 25, anchor, scale, background here, and basically this is what we have so far. Basically this is our quest UI. Now I'm going to make sure everything is scaled, and now you can see this looks pretty good. Our quest UI, you see it scales properly on Samsung Tab A 2015. But yeah, it looks pretty good. It is responsive, as you can see here as well. M's on fire. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out our store. We're going to be updating our vector icon pack really soon. A new update is going to drop next week. You can purchase it, or if you purchase the unlimited access pack, you will also receive the vector icon pack basically included. So make sure you guys go ahead and check it out, and I will see you guys in the next video.